Sally and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all 40 egg spots in Adopt Me. Came out with the new update. I would recommend a fly pet for this, or even a propeller would work too. So anyway, let's just get right into this video. My friend is helping me on this journey, so shout out to her. Thank you so much for this. So anyway, first we're going to start off behind the ice cream shop. Then we're going to move on to the main road. Also, I just want to say that I move really fast with this, so if you guys want to slow it down or anything that's helpful for you, please do so, because I want this to be as helpful as possible to the people who need it. Next, we go over to the playground where we find 2 eggs, and I really honestly just love this game because the egg hunt in Adopt Me is so original. Like, every year they add it in, and it just makes me so happy because you get so many eggs from it. And also, egg hunts are just mandatory. Like, they have to be mandatory. Next, we go over to this little dock over here, and then we go over to the campsite with this huge branch where the egg is on top of. And then we move over to the rock on top of the campsite that's like over the campsite, and you may have a little bit of trouble getting up there, but you will get the egg eventually. And then we go down here, it's on top of the fireplace, which is kind of dangerous. And then it's inside the blue tent, so there's that also. Also, I may speed up some parts that are not really needed in the video. Like, next we're moving on to the red bridge, which I did speed up a little bit. So there is that right on top of the bridge. If you are using a propeller, that may be a little bit hard to get, because if I use a propeller on that, I struggle a lot with that. Next, we just have this one laying in the open, which I don't really understand. And then we have it behind the building where you could get the ladybugs, I believe. And then we have it over here on this rock. And then we go into the pool party. Just me, or do I love the pool party? I love it so freaking much. Like, I love the new update with the flamingos. I'm a huge fan of flamingos, along with sloths, of course. Like, it's not noticeable. It's totally not noticeable that I love sloths. Anyway, so it's right in the middle of the hot tub, and then you move on to, oh, never mind. It's next to the little lounge benches over here, and then you move on to the baby shop where there's one on the bench, and then you move on to the Easter area, which is the most important. Now, inside of the Easter area, a bunch of the eggs that are in there are curled like around like the mushrooms and stuff, so they're pretty hard to see, so I try to make them more easier to see with the angle that I'm at, and you a few extra seconds to see them. I was surprised how many eggs were in this one area, especially around the mushrooms. I mean, those mushrooms are so cute, but I was surprised how many were in that Easter area, but of course it is the main area. I also love the mini games, like especially the fashion one, because I love dressing up pets, and I just love dressing up in general. Like, I love dressing up my pets and sometimes even myself in this game. Like, so fun. Next, we move on to the coffee shop and the main bridge and the main area square. That's what I call it most of the time. So there it is, and then we go on to the main bridge, and then we do go under the bridge where the neon area is, so that way we can get that next egg. In my opinion, I find these videos really helpful because it helps me just find these eggs a lot easier, and then every time that I do this egg hunt, I know and I can get the max amount of eggs that are provided in this little mini game. I just found it so funny how Egbert was just sitting there. I was like, what? Why is Egbert sitting there? And I honestly still do not know. But I just found it so funny. So then we get these ones on the top of the main building. And then I'm just kind of like looking around to find the ones behind the buildings and on top of the buildings, because I was a little bit confused with this one too. So sorry if I'm like a little like unsure of what I'm doing, because I was also a little bit unsure, to be honest. So then we move on to the wood bridge over here next to the pool party, and then we get to this little peninsula area, not peninsula, what am I saying? Behind the school, and then we move on to this rock area. And then we have 2 more eggs left, which then leaves us with the ones at the Sky Castle. I'm gonna speed that up a bunch because you do not need me to see me flying to the Sky Castle, but basically there's one in the front with the entrance, and then there's also one in the back with the bungee jumps. Now, I hope this video was found very helpful for you guys, because I often find it really hard to do a bunch of scavenger hunts and egg hunts and a bunch of other hunts and stuff. For me, I'm honestly pretty blind, and I have a lot of trouble finding things. I'm just watching myself bungee jump. It's so funny. So anyway, guys, hope you found this video helpful, and I did too. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye, everyone!